How you doing? This is actually a video that I didn't want to make, and I'll tell you why I'm making it is because I've suffered my first experience of what I would call pretty much bullying or sort of some harassment on a social media page from a certain community who's very outspoken. Now, the sad thing in dog training is that we're so divided on what we believe is right and wrong. And I think everyone's entitled to their opinion, but I think there's a line that should be drawn when people are putting false information on pages, accusing people of things, saying that you're going to kill a dog, because this can be dangerous information to people who want to learn how to train a dog, that want to control a dog that's potentially very aggressive or has a lot of fears. So I wanted to address it, and really what I'm addressing is the pressure and release sort of method with whatever equipment you use, but the most controversial equipment, well, not the most, one of the controversial equipment to a certain community is the slip lead. I've got both my dogs on slip leads here, and they're certainly not scared of me and not running away. So I want to talk about some ways that I've used slip leads successfully. Well, I shouldn't even use slip leads. The ways I've used pressure and release method, call it negative reinforcement, apply the pressure, let the pressure off, and the dog cooperates in so many successful ways. And I'll tell you one of the most successful ways I've used it is in a dog that's scared. And the reason is I only trained one today, on this date, whatever, Tuesday 15th of August 2023. A very scared border collie, staying by the owner, an assistance dog in training, didn't want to leave the owner, and in the past the owner has not known what to do and has allowed this behaviour. It's okay, hide under my legs, hide with me. And I didn't get this on video, I wish I did. This was on a flat collar, no slip lead, no nothing. I come to a sticking point with the dog where the puppy, the border collie, was not wanting to move. And I stopped at that moment and I said to the owner, this is a moment right now where we can go either way. We can say, oh my God, I'm so sorry, I'll let you hide behind your owner and be scared. Or we apply a little bit of pressure. The dog complies with the pressure because I can't win that battle, comes towards me. And after no more than 4 repetitions, I took the fear out of this dog, firstly knowing that I'm not a bad guy and that there's a world out there that it can get to explore. I'm telling you now, and I know there's other people out there who've used this method, it is like unlocking a door for a dog. Like a person that may be anxious and scared that hides at home, hides in their bedroom and doesn't want to leave the house. I'm sure their parents, friends, family encourage them to get out and take on the world. And this is no different than dogs that are scared. It is, for me, the single most successful way to get a dog out of its fears. We can use compulsion, forced compliance, whatever word. These words are thrown around and made to seem scary, but they're not scary. They are helping dogs done the right way. I'm sure there's people that do it the wrong way that are making dogs worse, absolutely. But I know done the right way that I saw it again this morning. I've seen it multiple times with dogs I've trained. By getting this dog to come towards me and realizing that I won't allow it to be scared. I won't allow it to hide behind its owner. I want to make it explore the world. And within minutes, this dog started sniffing the ground, started being a dog. Instead of sitting there looking at the world, being overwhelmed with everything, it became a dog in a very short time. And this owner would 100% agree with me. She noticed and she was like, this dog has changed. And she agreed with me. And it took minutes. I had a video that I posted recently. It's on my page in my shorts, and it's on my other social media, of a golden retriever who didn't want to move on a flat collar. 5 minutes training, just when I'm done, I want to lay down. This is a 60-second clip. And people see 60 seconds and think they know the whole story, and they don't know the whole story. Before that video, I was using the flat collar and I'm like crazy man trying to get the dog up, and I managed to get it up once or twice with some food and crazy. But then when it come to going up the ramp in the video, it was about getting this dog to jump in the car, and it wouldn't, because it's been taught for all its life that it can say no and you'll let it say no. Wouldn't go up the ramp on a flat collar with food, with begging, with anything, nothing would work. So in the video, you'll see me go from flat collar to a slip lead. And before that, I'm just pulling the dog a bit on the flat collar, actually laughing, showing that's what golden retrievers do. And anyone knows what I'm talking about. It didn't want to move and just lay there. And there was no pain involved, nothing. I go to a slip lead, I go pop, pop, the dog gets up, walks up the ramp, happy days. Well, I got attacked for that. And this is not, I don't want to make this video about that because other trainers have dealt with the same issues themselves and other people have. But I'm asking people out there to just slow down and take a breath sometimes and understand that maybe there's other ways to work things. The people who comment on these, you know who you are, often you don't know a full story and you actually don't know much about dog training. You're so married to an ideology and a method of training that you refuse to believe anything else. I try positive only training, and I certainly use it when I can. I believe there's a place for it. But I also know there's a place for using methods that can help dogs get out of their fears. Now, apart from fears, if you've got an aggressive dog that wants to kill dogs, because there are dogs out there that want to kill dogs and attack people, this is not going to be fixed with treats and asking, would you please not do that? I'll give you this treat. We need to be serious about this. If I said to you out there, for those of you who feel this way about R+, positive only, force-free training, whatever you want to call it, and I said to you, there's a dog that wants to kill a person or a dog. Now I can stop that with a firm voice and a correction of a lead and be told not to do and have a consequence. Or I can refuse to use any pressure on a dog and allow this dog to kill a dog or a person. If you answer me truthfully, what is more important to you? That this dog learns not to kill people or dogs or attack anything, or that I don't pull a lead on a dog? And I think if you gave an honest answer, you would say it is more important this dog doesn't hurt anyone, any person, any dog, anything. But people refuse to accept this and are just so committed and so stuck on their ideas that they just refuse to accept outside the box. You need to understand there is other ways, and there has to be other ways sometimes. I'm not a trainer that ever wants to pull a lead, and any trainer who does use correction methods, who knows what they're doing, would agree with me. They don't want to use these methods, but they know that the positive only style training is going to fail them too many times, and that is the truth. This is not me attacking positive only training at all. I like it at the right time. This is me being realistic. You can think all you want that you can use that method to fix everything, but I'm telling you, you can't. That is the truth. It won't fix all the methods. What's up, buddy? It won't fix all the methods. And you know that's true. So when we use pressure and release with a slip lead, it is about getting compliance of a dog to get through fears, to stop attacking dogs, to do things for us. We are so, Winston, what's up, buddy? We are so sensitive that we feel we can't do anything. Like the pressure I applied to the dog in the video would have been this much, no more. Look at this. This dog, it doesn't even care. If you think I'm choking this dog right now, you are seriously mistaken. He's not even caring. That is the amount of pressure I applied to this golden retriever. I went up, up, like so. Now if I was to get Winston to sit with negative reinforcement pressure now, I would go, Winston, sit. He sits, pressure goes away. It's nothing. It's nothing. People use the words in my video, oh, you put a rope around a dog's neck. Being very descriptive of the word rope. What is the difference between sometimes what a rope this is made from and a flat collar, a piece of leather? You could say, oh, you put leather around a dog's neck. You understand? It's how we use these words. So anyone out there who attacks people's methods online, stop it online, stop being a bully, stop being harassing people, and sometimes just, please, just think. Maybe that there's an idea out there that may work better for certain dogs. You're seeing one video of me or another trainer, and seeing that video, you think you have all the answers and you've seen the whole story. You've seen a snippet of a training session, very small one. You don't know the history. You don't know what the trainer's tried. The people who comment on my video, you don't know what I tried before then. I certainly used food and I used all the methods. I was simply demonstrating the effectiveness of a bit of pressure and release on a lead. That is all I was demonstrating. So people need to sometimes slow down and just think that maybe your method is not the only way. Again, this is not me attacking a method. It's me just stating real facts that I know from the many, many years that I've been doing dog training, that there's many ways to get different results from a dog. And I say it one more time, I will use positive only absolutely when I can. But sometimes I need to look at other methods that are going to get dogs through their issues, whether it be fear or aggression or just refusal to do something. Because let's face it, not every dog is a food drive. And what do you do if that is your only tool in your toolkit of dog training? If food is your number one go-to and that's all you have, and you refuse to use pressure and you refuse to raise your voice, what do you do then? What do you do? The people commenting, oh, you can't fix reactive dogs like that. You can fix every reactive dog with food and you redirect and run the other way. I'm yet to see many successful training videos doing that. People like to talk about don't do this, but very few can actually offer a solution that works. They'll tell you that it'll work. Use food, redirect, go this way. There's a lot of verbal talking, but there's not a lot of visual action. People seeing videos of actual trainers who say these facts, and they know who they are. I'm not going to say their names. I don't want to make this video an attack on any particular trainer or anything. I'm just saying that there's methods that you need to use to help dogs get through their issues, whether it be potentially killing something or running across the road, doing something dangerous that may get the dog hurt. It is important that we get these dogs to understand this so they don't get hurt and we keep them under control and other people don't get hurt. Dogs don't get in fights. So that is what I wanted to talk about. And I didn't want to go down this road. I didn't want to make it personal, and I don't want to talk about these things, but I just felt like a little bit of education for people. Look, I'm sure people out there, somebody will watch this video and go, whatever, you're wrong, and that's fine. I'm never going to change your minds. But I know there's people out there that might watch this and go, maybe he's right. Maybe there's ways that we need to look at and be a bit more open-minded. Doesn't mean you have to ever use these methods at all. I'm not asking you to use them. I'm asking you to look at the full picture maybe of a trainer that's using them and go, maybe I don't know the full story. Maybe I need to just learn the full story before I accuse people or attack people online and say that what they're doing is dangerous or wrong. To say that I'm going to kill a dog on a slip lead, that's what was said on my page. If you want a dead dog, use a slip lead, is a complete lie and a false statement. If this was true, do you think anyone would better buy these if dogs were dying on them every day? That is the reality of what you're saying. And that's not happening. Sure, like someone said to me before, you can use it wrong. A good analogy I heard, a comparison. A lady said on my page, you can use a butter knife for two things, to spread butter or you could use it to stab someone. In other words, a tool can be used for good or absolutely it can be used for bad. Remember that. Open-minded, don't be married to ideas. Maybe there's a method that can help you out there. And that is it. And my dogs were here not to do any training, just to be part of the picture. So hopefully this opened the eyes up of a couple of people, maybe not, maybe. But I felt I need to say it just to have my time to explain. Maybe I missed some points, but it was really just off the cuff, a bit of a spontaneous talk on some things that were in my mind. Maybe I missed a few points and you guys can help me out or give me a few that I didn't say, but I think I covered a lot of areas and that's it. So welcome. Thanks for watching. Those who don't follow me but watch my page, thanks for watching anyway. Those who don't follow me and do watch, I'd appreciate a subscribe. If you learn something from it, it means a lot to me. If not, no worries at all. And I'll see you soon. Bye.